Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Hope you are doing great. Hope you're doing great today. Uh, yes, so it's day 71. Can you imagine that? It is day 71 of our challenge. Gradually, we are getting towards the finish line. But yeah, we are on a 30-day sprint, as you know. And yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot that we've been able to accomplish so far. I mean, congrats to you on being part of this run, and congrats on how you're going to finish. We have what, roughly 20 days left to go, and congrats to everyone. And happy payday! It's the 15th, so happy payday to everyone. Yeah, we pray that the next payday, April the 15th, is even better. And for those who didn't get paid, yes, we pray that we give it our all, give it a really good push, and things just pan out really well for us to be one of the earners. Nobody watching this should not be an earner by come next month, right? So yeah, we need to tighten the screws and give this what is left of this sprint the last push, So thank you so much for joining in. Please drop a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from as we kick off. Very important uh, uh, topic this evening. And our trainer yesterday, $1 Million Mentoring coach, um, he did a fabulous job really teaching us this concept that I'm about to share now. That is important, really important, in terms of our building a very flourishing organization, right? And that's the method we're going to be learning. If you don't know what taprooting is this is the first time that you're hearing that concept, then don't worry. You'll get to understand exactly what it means, and what it can do for your business, right? Because this is all about how to build layers of leaders in your organization, layers of leaders, right? When you have layers of leaders, it means that your work is being duplicated. That's when you actually have true duplication, and that's when your business will really soar. So yes, that is what we're going to be learning. Now I'm just trying to pull up, for us to really get this concept, I'm trying to pull up an image that can show us what taproot is. For some of us, we learned this during agricultural sciences back in high school, right? What a taproot is. Some crops, some plants, right? The way their roots are, it's a taproot system. So let me try and pull something up. Right? There are certain plants like carrots, like beetroots, that has a taproot system. Let me just try and pull this up. Hopefully we'll be able to see it. Can you see? Let me see. Okay, great, perfect. So can you see that? Taproot, right? So you have basically one major stalk, like the central one going down, kind of like the spine, and then you see little like branch outs, right? Nutrients. So that's how the root is. It's different from, like, there's another kind you call the fiber shoot, but this is what a taproot system means. And in this our business, what you're trying to achieve is taprooting, right? It means that you're not just going to be focusing on your personally enrolled. It's not just like the first generation kind of thing in our Max business, but you want to be able to build like serious working committed leaders at various levels, at various generations. We know that that is very important to our growth. So yeah, that's taprooting for you, right? So how do you make sure that you're building these levels? Oh, like in your first generation, second, third, fourth, fifth. I mean, you keep building, like leaders are just popping all around, right? That is what we're going to learn. And I said it's really important, right? Now, just to kick off, I'll mention this statement, and this is something I heard from yesterday. It says, every stud knows a dud. Every stud knows a dud, and every dud knows a stud. What does this mean? Right? There are different kinds of people when it comes to like building this business, right? And just people in general, right? We all have different networks, and we all know different kinds of people, both the serious-minded, the committed, and not so serious-minded and committed, right? So within everybody's network right now, we have a mix of all these people. right? So the idea is, and what you need to focus on is the fact that everybody has their usefulness in a sense, right? So you could be prospecting people, right, and they themselves may not be end up being serious business builders, but then they can have somebody in their network, somebody that can come connected to you, plugged into you, that is actually going to be that next crown diamond, basically. So have this at the back of your mind. The fact that one person is working, somebody in your organization doesn't seem to be growing or maybe, I mean, pushing the business or growing at the level that you want doesn't mean the person doesn't have access, doesn't have connections to people who could end up being those. Yes, and hey, it doesn't matter if it's your second generation, or third, fourth, fifth, sixth, whatever, right? To have leadership in your team is a great thing. We know, I mean, you have people who are building, I mean, becoming bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and the right. We know that that is good for the entire organization, yes? So you have to pay attention to that. Now, what this taprooting, how do you accomplish it, right? You have to always be looking for new leaders, always be looking out for leaders, right? New possibilities of momentum, people who could bring that fire, that spark, and everything to the organization. People who are serious minded, they want to make things happen, improve their life, and all of that. You have to always be looking out for these things. And though this is the tendency, right? Because of okay, it's my person, and then you kind of know that you stand the best potential of like earning or stuff. It's usually better when the person is you're personally enrolled. I mean, that's the idea, right? You want to have as many personally enrolled successful people, but a common issue, and I mean, I am also guilty of this, right? Not paying enough attention, right, to other people in the organization, or not paying attention to other people's networks, right, apart from your own. You have to be looking for leaders at different levels. At different levels, it's very, very important. They do not have to be your personally enrolled. And just think of it, right? That every single person that's in it, or every single person, new business builder that you have, new associate and all, right? That person, right, gives you a link, gives you an insight into another, like a whole stretch of contacts. Basically, through that person, now you get the chance to be able to know the people that they know, right? I'm not saying that, you're going to end up like uh, getting them as your own recruits. No, but then, hey, as you know this person becomes a business builder. Those people's contacts, right, which are going to be helping to guide, to help them to prospect, so that they too can be exposed to the business and then come into the entire organization. That whole process can lead you to find the diamonds in the rough. So that is the idea that one needs to have, right? So leaders can be identified. So we're just saying leaders, leaders, leaders. I mean, how do you know a leader, right? It's important to know that leadership is not all with words. It's not what they say. We've seen the people, we've seen some people come and go in this business. If you've been here long enough, you see people come and go. Some people, they say, they're going to do great things and become crown diamond in this time and that time and all of that. And at the end of the day, it doesn't pan out. It doesn't work out that way, right? It's not by words. We are, action. Action is what you need to believe, right? So there are certain things that will help you identify a leader, the people that you should be thinking of. And I'm going to just mention 6 of them, like the 6. So leaders in essence are momentum creators. They're the people that, they are making things happen, they're giving entire business team, organization a lift. So how do you know these people? One, right, there are people who work on their attitude. They work on their attitude. So there's this personal growth aspect to them, like they want to grow. You can see them wanting to like learn, like absorb, know how to do things, become independent of their upline, kind of, right? Those people that you push, learn all they can, they ask the questions. You're not, their upline is not chasing them, like they're making the effort. That is one thing. The second thing is that these are people who quickly learn how to train and present. And present. Yeah, they want to learn it quick. Okay. They've seen it a few times, they've been in the space. They too, they want to be able to deliver information. Or they may not be like just superstars May not just be Chris or an Anne or a James, Dr. James, just overnight or anything, but there's that push. Like they are putting themselves out there, they're doing the uncomfortable action. Oh, even if it's like one-on-one meetings or like smaller groups and all, they are giving that push, right? So yes, to quickly learn, and we know such people like within our organization. Right? Leaders are also the third thing. Leaders are also people who build relationships. They build relationships, connections. They come into the team, okay. Also, they want to like make connections with different people in the team, right? And then even like with other people as in prospects, we talk about relationship building. They're all about that. They're trying. I mean, it's not like they're necessarily talkers and extroverts or anything, but they're trying to build relationships. They're trying to know, their upline's upline, somebody else in the team, this person that's just got new rank, or this person that just came into the team, all those kind of things. They come to the office space and all of that. They're always looking to build relationships. Right? The fourth thing is that they share the vision. They share in the general vision, the vision of Max, the vision of the team, the vision of what it is that they're trying to accomplish. Yeah, they have that, they imbibe that, they are running with that. It is very, very key because I mean leadership is a very strong point for leadership is sharing in the vision, right? The fifth thing is that they are constantly promoting events. Promoting events. We know how important it is to promote events in business, right? Events, I mean, they give social proof, they give so much validation, and really help people like get over the line in terms of building their belief, in terms of what prospects or getting or closed and all of that, right? They are people who are constantly promoting events. They talk about it, they share the information, they post. They are really driving and they show up at the events themselves. These are leaders, right? And then the sixth point, and this is very, very, very important. The sixth point, leaders are always in phase one of business. Phase one of business. What is phase one of business, right? They are always out there in the field. They are always grinding. They are always acquiring new customers and new associates, right? This recruitment process, they're constantly on it. It's not that, okay, I'm not a bronze associate, I'm not a silver associate, I rest on my laurels. No, they are constantly at it in the field, walking the talk, right? They don't just, okay, I've enrolled 5 people and then chill, go into management mode. So these are very important. These are true leaders, true leaders. And when you can see people, I mean, it may not be like every single thing you just see at once, right? But if you begin to notice these traits, you know that this is somebody you need to pay more attention to. And you can only identify them if you're attention. So, like I said, it's not just you're personally enrolled, right? We all, okay, I don't know about every single person, but like I said, I'm guilty of this when you feel like, you're being stretched different organization. But hey, that person that came into fourth generation, fifth generation, all these things, once there's new people in team, pay attention because you don't know the next person that's going to be, the next diamond, then the next crown diamond. And you need to be looking out in your interaction with these people as you are building relationships and interacting with them, be able to identify, does this person have the leadership qualities? So yes, that's it. Now, coming back to this phase one things, right? We're talking about looking for leaders. I mean, if you're going to be able to detect leaders, if you're going to be able to help them do anything, right? You can only guide somebody, right? When you've been there, you can only share experience or really help somebody when you have had that kind of experience. So it means you need to be a leader. You need to be that leader. Be an example. You need to be an example. If you are like, okay, first of all, we know that starting business, right, you kind of have to give a good push in the first like part of this whole entrepreneurship, this max business, right? You give a lot of push and effort initially. You have to do a lot of reach out to people, you have to do a lot of invitations, get this person, that person, see opportunity, and just keep it going like that, right? And then it seemed like, you're getting like little things, maybe just a fast start here, preferred customer income there, maybe little prime bonus or those kind of things. But then it builds. The more you continue doing it and you're doing the right things, you're following the system, right? You're helping your people to succeed. Duplication starts setting in, right? Then you begin to flow into other things, the binary income, the rank whole bonus. You know that things get better, right? So all this is going to happen like when you are doing the right things and you're building your leadership, right? So you have to be an example. Be an example. Be the example long enough, right? If you are the example long enough, then it gets to the point where 90% of your income will come from what your team does, as opposed to what just you are doing. Initially, it can feel a lot like just effort, or maybe very few people's effort in the team. But as you continue building that duplication power, I mean, everything compounds, right? And obviously, that's where income comes in. That's the leveraged income now that this beautiful network marketing industry now gives you, right? Being able to leverage on the work of your team. It's not just your own effort, everybody's. So imagine earning, right? And then 90% of the earnings is coming from work that your team does, not you. That's beautiful. So you have to be an example first. You have to be that leader first. Right? You have to stay in phase one. Stay in phase one. That is where the growth is. You cannot go into management mode at any level. You see the people who are crown diamonds right now are still out there in the field and hustling, right? So you can't sleep on it. You can't sleep on it because even if you have some success, right, it's going to dwindle. People, it's a monkey see, monkey do business, right? If they see you're resting, if your team you see you're resting, oh, there's no activity. All these things, we call them the income producing activities. You're not really doing it. You're not out there prospecting. You're not there, oh, actually inviting people for, doing the presentations, all these things, bringing in new blood, right? And not these things, your team is not going to do it, right? So you need to always stay in phase one. Always don't just bank on past success or where you've been before or the good old days. Keep being in phase one and earn new edification. There has to be a new reason for you to be celebrated. There has to be a new reason, new thing to get excited about, right? I mean, right now we have the match for cash promo, right? That's something to get excited about. Going to have like your recruiting 3 people, recruiting 6 people, right? Recruiting four preferred customers or 8 preferred customers, each having like 2 products. All these things, you need to have that. I mean, keep going, earn new edification, always go to the next level, right? It doesn't stop, growing doesn't stop. And then when it comes to, I mean, for you to be able to accomplish this edification of a thing, right? One thing that's important is the duplication. You have to emphasize this. Like you can't just keep recruiting, and then your level of attrition is so high. Yes, we know the people who you start with are not always going to be the people that you end with. For different reasons, people fall out of the business, right? But doing what you can, making sure that you, as a leader, you're doing the right things, right? So that you have no fault in the matter. You don't have no hand in anybody leaving or anything going bad. You need to be the leader that will actually help really coach and guide the people who are willing, coachable, and hungry, right? So this is something that we need to even go and adjust, because even I am not great at this. After learning this, like, it makes a lot of sense, and it's something that I definitely have to adjust, like, myself within my team. We talk about the first step, right, for a new business partner. You're onboarding your new associate and all of that, right? I mean, they have to start marketing the products, start getting business partners and all, and it all starts with, I mean, the whole thing about prospecting starts from making the list, making your prospect list, right? You'll say, oh, go put a list of 300. You say, oh, look at the memory jogger, oh, think of your family, friends, all of those things. We tend to tell people to make a list, but we do not help them make a list. And these two things are different, right? These two things are different. When you tell someone to go do it, right, the person is going to do it to the best of their ability. They are new at this. They're going to attempt. For the people who even do it at all, right? Because we know there are some people, no matter how, like, to get their wings and stuff, we know, oh, like, as they're entering the business, they're just walking on out. They are not. They don't have what it takes in that moment, or they're not committed enough to do what it takes. We're not talking about those, but there are people who actually do. Okay, want to do it, but they don't really know how to start, and then they're supposed to make a list. And yes, you give these buckets of people, family, friends, and all of these things. But then, we know how we can get it. Become scary. They all of a sudden think, oh, they have to talk to these people about this business, and then the prejudice sets in as to who is the easiest person I could talk to, or who I agree, or who is likely to not tell me no and reject me and stuff. And then they try, they will be like, oh, they don't have people. We know all the things that come up with that, right? So instead of just telling them to make a list and then making a very prejudiced, maybe very safe list, right, which may not be the best target market for what we're doing, help them make a list. And these are things that we can now ask, or these are ways we can go about it, right? You can actually ask your prospect, right? You as the leader, you can actually ask your prospect, okay, who are the 5 most successful people that you know, right? They don't need to be your close parties or anything, but you know them, right? You know them, they know you, right? Who are the most successful people that you know? Who are the people that have the most energy? Who are the people that you feel like leaders? They make things happen, or they have business experience. Maybe they're business owners, things like that. Like high caliber of people, high quality of people. Because the truth is, always want to be able to get the best fruit. Like we learned this from the workshop, right? About how there's this tendency, and I'm definitely been guilty of this many times. There's this tendency for us, instead of recruiting up, right? Instead of recruiting people that we feel, I mean, in certain areas, their levels above us, we tend to recruit down. We tend to recruit down, recruit down. We know how that's most of the time can utter down the quality of prospects that we get, right? When people already have something going on, they have some success to their name, maybe they have experience in business, they are sharp-minded people, they are serious-minded people, they have the energy, they have certain qualities that you can really run with that work well in this business. Those are the kind of people that are a good market for this, right? That are a good market for this. Oh, they got people that can see the vision quickly. So those are the kind of people we ask you, and it can feel very intimidating. Yes, we always like to be comfortable with our list initially, but this is why you are there. You're the leader who knows better, and you're helping them to make their list, making their list to be good quality, a good quality list. So ask these: who are the most successful people you know? Who are the people you know, or that are doing well in life, who have money, or they need to afford product, not the people that are always going to be complaining about no money to be able to register, those kind of things. So yes, help them make the list. And you're not saying, okay, I mean this and that is it, oh, go and talk to these people. No, right? Also ask, like, who can you get me in front of? Like, who do you know? All these people. Which people can I help you talk to? Who can I get in front of for you, right? Because you are the one who has the posture, the experience, the everything, and you're to help them to build their business. They can watch you, they can learn from you. These things can click in. You can help them with the presentation, right? So this is it. You don't kind of leave your new person strapped and they feel so tense and everything. So yes, help them make list. And then the next one, the next important skill we know is invitation, right? So you have to teach them how to invite. Teach them how to invite. Don't just say, oh, let them tell this person about the product. Oh, let them tell this person about the business. Oh, invite this person. We have a meeting, either a meeting at the office or a virtual meeting. Oh, invite your people. What exactly should they say? What is the language that they should use for the invitation, right? Especially knowing how people have been so like scarred by network marketing and they have their biases and all of that. The language is so important. You have to teach them to use the language that will actually get their prospect off the couch and wanting to come to their own. So if somebody would rather Netflix or would rather sleep in this particular time of the day or just go do something else, right? What is that thing they will hear that will make them want to attend that event? That will make them want to tune into that Zoom meeting, right? I mean, and there are different ways to go. Sometimes you can lead with, I mean, using some invitation processes can infuse our products in it, right? Or you could just to just focus on the business opportunity. It depends, right? These different kinds of people, like different kinds of approaches will work for them. Different kinds of things appeal to them. So based on based on what your new person knows about them, right? You can teach them how to get the invitation. Teach them. Let it be something that you guys are doing together live. Very, very helpful. Right? Very, very helpful. So yes, help your people build their list. Teach them to properly invite, and it's going to help build their confidence. It's going to help build their confidence, right? Every single person that, every single new recruit, new person you have, right, is provides an entirely new contact list for you. And remember, these people at the end of the day, this your first level of people, first generation, may not end up being the best business builders out there, but they could lead you to those diamonds in the rough. Right? Some people, organizations, they have leaders, they have really fantastic leaders, 10, 15, 20 levels deep. So yes, we're talking about taprooting. So that is something that you have to have in your consciousness. So sort through your team, right? Sort through your team, sort through their networks to be able to get the aces. The aces. Yeah, the deck of cards, the aces, they are the ones that you're looking for. The leaders, those are the people that you're looking for. So for you to be able to find them, it means you have to actually be looking out for them. It's hard to find something you're not looking out for. That awareness has to be there. Oh, I'm looking for leaders. I'm looking for new possibilities of momentum. I'm looking for the serious, committed people who can make things happen, who want to make things happen for themselves. So the only way you can do this is aware of it, to be on the lookout, to be building relationships with the people in your team. Very important, not just your personally enrolled or your second generation. New people in your team, right? Actually call them, build relationships. Oh, let's know what is going on with them and all, right? Genuinely care. And then these are words to live by, because if we knew this, if all of us actually had this knowledge and proper orientation, like starting our businesses, we would be better for it. We would have saved ourselves so much energy and trouble. You do not pay attention to and work with people who need you, who need your time, who need your knowledge, who need your coaching, your guidance, everything. It's not the people who need you who you're going to spend a good deal of your time with. It is the people who deserve you. It is the people who deserve you. See, as a leader, people always need you in the organization for different reasons. Oh, I went to place an order now, I don't know where to stay. Oh, where is this thing in my back office? Oh, can I have this product with you? Oh, third-party credibility. Oh, there's so many things, right? And as your organization grows larger, you will just keep being stretched. So many people will need you. They are not the ones. It's not that needs you that you can focus on. Focus on and work with the people who deserve you. The people who deserve you, right? And people who get you. So yeah, your success, it definitely depends on your efforts. It depends on the attitude that you have towards this, towards your business. Have the right mindset and all, right? Really be consistent to your efforts. Make sure that you're doing the right stuff. But then it also depends on the right timing of your prospect. Timing has to be right for the prospect. They have to be in a phase in their life where, oh, they're willing to do this. They're willing to give this a go. Right? If they're being pulled, so many things are going in their life that distract them, making them lose focus. They can't build the business on problem. We know of people who, they started business, the timing was just off and wrong. They didn't do anything. Maybe a year, 2 years down the line, they come home now with a focused mind to do it. And then they begin to succeed. So it's very important. It is very, very important to know that the timing also matters. Timing of the prospect, that's not something you have control over, but you have control over your effort and your attitude. Right? So yes, I know this is a big plague for all of us right now, adults, right? We're busy, we're always busy doing one thing or the other. But make sure that you're not just doing busy work, but you're doing productive work. Not just busy work, productive work. You could be in the back office looking at, the new people, the new associates, oh, people are qualified for prime, you're looking for one thing, commission, what you qualify for, all those kind of things. Or you're trying to, maybe you're kind of new at this and still trying to figure out the compensation plan, trying to study and all those kind of things. Those are good and it's definitely keep you busy. But is it an IPA? Is it an income producing activity? Is it actually taking you closer to the money? No. So yeah, it's important to make sure your focus is on the IPA and really for what is left of this sprint. That should solidly be what is in your mind. This is day 71. This is day 71. So we have to take it seriously. All right. So yes, that is it. How to taproot and build leaders in your organization. So hey, if you have gotten this concept, if it's made sense to you, I want you to type, whether you're watching replay or live, type Taproot. Type Taproot into the comments. Type Taproot, right? The challenge today is you making that decision and that commitment to build layers of leaders. To not just worry about only your first generation and second generation, but to have levels of layers, to pay attention to people, identify the leaders, right? And give them your attention. Help them to really push on with that momentum, right? And build their businesses. So commit to this. Commit to being the leader who is going to attract and build other leaders. So that is the message for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Come on, guys. We have, we're at the midway point of March. We're almost done with this run. Let's give it a very good last push and make things happen. And we'll definitely have reasons to celebrate. Let's be those leaders. Let's commit to this. All right, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening.